York and the Empire State Building knew when they looked up at that great New York skyline that they had lifted the stars and stripes atop the tallest flagpole on earth, and that somewhere high above the city streets, their place in history was carved into beams of steel. In the future, when we become the trials, and we are trials of our times, we too will emerge stronger and more united than ever before. It's happening, you watch. When we rise above the cynics and critics who live only to defend the status quo and to defend themselves from failure, then we too will construct a lasting monument to national greatness. In this future, our nation's workers and craftsmen will look way out at the vast open landscape, and they will build new bridges and new schools and new landmarks, and they will proudly raise up for all to see our bright and beautiful American flag. And when we see that flag, we will remember that we all share one American home, one American heart, and one American destiny. May God bless our nation's builders. May God bless our nation's workers. And may God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
President Trump wrapping up at the 2017 North America's Building Trades Union Legislative Conference in Washington, telling 3,000 trade leaders, you're the backbone of America. It's about time you had a builder in the White House. He said he cleared the way for building of pipelines. We want American steel, he said, made in the USA. We believe in buying American and hiring American. He stuck to that America First pledge that he made on the campaign trail, saying optimism is rising in America. And here was the key statement he made a couple times in that speech. I am the president of America, and it will now be America first. Howie, what did you think of the president's words?
You know, when the president talks about jobs and infrastructure and meets with CEOs and gives speeches like this, this is basically why he was elected, especially in those Rust Belt states that he likes to talk about. And, you know, we in journalism focus so much on this scandal, Susan Rice, is he going to talk about that? This is his core message.
Which there was no mention.
No mention,
you may have
and
noticed.
I'm sure that was by design. And this is his core message, and this is really what he was sent to Washington to do. I mean, other issues, sure, important, but jobs, infrastructure, CEOs, good manager, that kind of thing. And he knows how much construction goes into the building, how much concrete and rebar goes into the building.
He started off with cement and rebar. You know, I did notice something. It has been hours that he has been on this topic because he had the CEOs at a town hall at the White House earlier. And then just, what was it, a 3 or 4 minute jaunt over to the ballroom where he is now hosting this. It's interesting. He is right in his sweet spot. He spent a lot of time talking about border and all of that previous, but this is why you say people have hired him, so to speak.
He's like a whole day part. It's not just one show.
Shot at the former president. I thought this was interesting. I'm not president of the world. I'm president of the United States.
That's America First in code.
Yeah. But was that a shot at anybody or
It's
no?
the complete opposite of President Obama, who considered himself sort of a globalist, and America being one country among many. One of the things I love most about President Trump is he does believe in American exceptionalism first and foremost. Long tradition of conservative leaders, Ronald Reagan being, you know, sort of the marquee person who did that. And I agree with Howie Kurtz that this is really why Americans ended up going to him, because I always hated that President Obama saw America as one of many. We are the greatest country in the world, and I appreciate having a president.
I'm not a global citizen. I'm an American, and I'll tell you this: while the Democrats are talking about all these scandals in Russia, this is a dangerous spot for them, because he is looking at tradespeople, builders, people that the Democrats used to have a stranglehold on, and he's winning them over, because listen, they get that any day of the week the liberals will throw these guys under the bus for the environmentalists, and now they have a builder president. This is dangerous. This is the ultimate political triangulation. This will guarantee another election if he keeps this up.
He did, Megan, appear to go off script at one point.
Yeah.
Circling back to winning the election and what it took to win the election, and he reiterated they said I couldn't do it. Those were the greatest hits. All right, we're outnumbered in just a moment.